Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling heavy, distracted, already tired of a day that hasn't even started yet, and wondered how some people seem to wake up calm, focused, and completely in control of their lives? Before you scroll away, pause for a moment. What if the way you wake up tomorrow morning could quietly reshape your confidence, your discipline, and even your love life, without motivation videos, without hype, without forcing yourself to feel positive? What if the answer was discovered nearly 2,000 years ago, by a man who ruled an empire yet battled the same inner chaos you do today? If that question sparks even a little curiosity, then stay with me. And before we go deeper, take 1 second to subscribe to the channel and like this video. It genuinely helps this message reach people who need it. And make sure you watch this video till the end, because what you'll hear today has the power to change how you show up in your relationships, how you carry yourself, and how others respond to you. Now let me take you somewhere else. Not to a modern city filled with alarms and notifications, but to ancient Rome. It's early morning. The sun has barely risen. The air is cold and still. Inside a quiet chamber, a man wakes up. Not a monk, not a philosopher living in isolation, but the most powerful man on earth. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, commander of armies, ruler of millions. And yet, when Marcus Aurelius woke up, his first battle wasn't against enemies beyond the walls. It was against himself. He didn't wake up inspired. He didn't wake up excited. In fact, he wrote openly about how difficult mornings were. His bed was warm. His body was tired. His mind resisted the day ahead. Sound familiar? Here's where the story becomes important. Because Marcus Aurelius didn't rely on motivation. He relied on a system, a mindset, a quiet morning truth that gave him total control over his emotions, his actions, and ultimately, his destiny. And this is where most people get Stoicism wrong. They think it's about suppressing feelings or being cold. But Marcus Aurelius understood something far deeper. He understood that the first thoughts of your morning quietly decide the direction of your entire life. He once wrote words not meant for the public, not meant to inspire anyone else, but to discipline his own mind. Words he whispered to himself at the edge of sleep and responsibility. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. This wasn't poetry. This was command. Marcus reminded himself that comfort is seductive, but purpose is sacred. That lying in bed might feel good, but it steals something invisible from you, your authority over yourself. And here's the truth most people never hear. The way you wake up is the first signal you send to your subconscious about who's in control, your impulses, or your principles. Marcus Aurelius knew that if he surrendered in the morning, he would negotiate with weakness all day long. But if he stood up, physically and mentally, he reclaimed his throne. This is the morning secret, not a routine, not cold showers, not affirmations, but identity. He didn't ask, what do I feel like doing? He asked, what am I made for? And that single question separated him from chaos. Now think about your own mornings. The alarm rings. You hit snooze once, twice, 3 times. Your phone comes into your hands before your mind even wakes up. You scroll through other people's lives, other people's opinions, other people's highlights. And without realizing it, you begin the day already following, already reacting, already giving away control. Marcus Aurelius would have seen this as dangerous, not because rest is bad, but because unconscious living is. He believed that every morning is a small rebirth, and every rebirth demands intention. He told himself something else, something brutal and grounding. You were not born to feel good. You were born to do good. That doesn't mean life should be miserable. It means meaning comes before comfort. And meaning, real meaning, creates a calm confidence that no external validation can replace. This is where Stoicism quietly transforms your love life too. Because people aren't attracted to desperation, they're attracted to presence, to stability, to someone who doesn't need approval to stand tall. When you wake up without direction, you carry that uncertainty into conversations, into relationships, into how you text, how you react, how you attach. But when you wake up grounded, when you decide who you are before the world tells you who to be, you move differently. Marcus Aurelius understood this deeply. He dealt with betrayal, loss, war, sickness, and death. He lost children. He was surrounded by people who smiled to his face and plotted behind his back. And yet, his inner world remained disciplined. Why? Because every morning before the chaos arrived, he prepared his mind. He reminded himself, "Today I shall meet interference, ingratitude, arrogance, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness, not as a complaint but as armor." Imagine starting your day knowing people may disappoint you, misunderstand you, test you, and choosing calm anyway. That is power. Most people get angry because reality doesn't match their expectations. Marcus removed the expectation and kept his peace. Now let me ask you something personal. How many of your emotional reactions are caused not by what happens, but by how unprepared you were when it happened? Stoicism teaches that control isn't about controlling others. It's about governing your own responses, and this begins the moment you wake up. Marcus Aurelius didn't rush into the world half asleep. He met the day fully awake, mentally. He didn't seek pleasure first. He sought alignment between who he was and how he acted. That alignment creates something rare today, inner authority. And inner authority is felt in your voice, in your posture, in your silence. This is why Stoicism changes attraction dynamics without trying to. When you're no longer chasing validation, people feel safer around you. When you're not reactive, your words carry more weight. When you're not desperate to be liked, you become respected, and respect is magnetic. Marcus Aurelius also warned himself about ego. He reminded himself that no matter how powerful he was still mortal, still temporary, still accountable. This humility didn't weaken him, it sharpened him. Because when you remember that life is short, you stop wasting mornings. You stop postponing growth. You stop living like you have unlimited time. He wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Read that again in your mind. That sentence alone can restructure your priorities. Imagine waking up and remembering, not fearfully, but clearly, that today matters, that this moment counts, that how you show up shapes who you become. You stop tolerating nonsense. You stop clinging to toxic dynamics. You stop overthinking texts that don't deserve your energy. You become selective, calm, grounded. This is what total control looks like. Not domination, but mastery. Marcus Aurelius didn't dominate the world by force alone. He mastered himself. And the Stoics believe something radical, that no one can harm you unless you allow them to harm your character. So each morning, Marcus chose his character before the world tested it. Now let's bring this back to you. Tomorrow morning, when your alarm rings, you'll face the same moment Marcus Aurelius faced. The pull of comfort versus the call of purpose. The urge to delay versus the chance to lead yourself. You don't need to rule an empire. You only need to rule your first thought. Instead of asking, "Can I stay in bed longer?" ask, "Who do I choose to be today?" Instead of reaching for your phone, reach for your awareness. Instead of reacting to life, prepare for it. This isn't about perfection. Marcus Aurelius wasn't perfect. He doubted himself. He struggled. That's why he wrote reminders to return to discipline again and again. Stoicism isn't cold, it's compassionate honesty with yourself. And when you practice this daily, even imperfectly, you begin to notice changes. You become less reactive in arguments, more present in conversations, more attractive without trying, more respected without demanding it. Your love life changes because you stop needing others to fill a void you've learned to govern yourself. You don't chase, you choose. You don't beg for clarity, you embody it, and all of it starts quietly. In the morning, before the world speaks. So tonight, before you sleep, remember this story. Remember the emperor who ruled himself before ruling others. Remember that control isn't loud, it's calm, it's steady, it's built one morning at a time. And when you wake up tomorrow, don't ask for motivation, ask for alignment. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.